Ucwalmicwts, lesson 1. Wished we itlam te peokash itlam tlamota. Te peokash itlam, the groundhog song. Peok is another name for the groundhog. I think I forgot to share that last time, so I'm going to do the same song again. Peok means to spread your legs apart and stick up your behind. So that's what the groundhog does when he goes back into his hole. So that's why they call it the groundhog, the peok. And this is the groundhog that's way up in the meadows in the mountains, and that's where Whistler Mountain got its name too, because in English the groundhog is known as a whistler too, because it whistles. So wished we itlam te peokash itlam tamuta. Hina 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 haonina hina 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 haonina hina hina haonina hina hina haonina hina hina haonina hina hina haonina. Wished we lamkal dilit watas lamkal ti lamkal shash ikya o kuha kukpi kukshtumulkaw ti itmihwa iqua uta itakma watsaqanam kukstumkaw ti amha shqait kukstumkaw takum ish shmalt kasla muta takum iuhwa mihwa amas ilhash wished we aish qualin twal shwatat Oskan qualin tumul shwatan inchash ha'ya lilwat ulkan Shtatlim kan uchamich kan. Niltu shtemkal ti inchkichaza, niltu shinkachatin ti inchkatzaza. No muta.
Hey, what was that first part again?
Holskan kwalin tumul shwatan.
Wolskan in
Kwalin tumul
Tumul
shwatan.
Shwatan
Eh,
Enchash
eh,
Nanaktushin Kukushin Liwat Ulskan Statlim kan Uchamilch how do I say parents again?
Oh, nilch.
Oh yeah, Nilch Sapala Muta Hatya
Inch laliltama.
Inchlaliltima. Okay.
Ama. So today we will be doing doing lesson 1 and 2 from the Orange Book. It won't exactly go as in the lesson, but I'll just go over like in lesson 1. The sounds. It's on the sounds and how they are broken up into. And it's broken up into whispered sounds and humming sounds on a chart, and on the left hand side of the chart it tells you where in your mouth or in your throat where the sound is happening. So I'll go over the whispered, so this will be like a review, because you've probably went through the sounds and learned them in other classes before, but it's always good to review and to practice the sounds over and over, so they become a part of you. And because when we're always speaking English, when we're not speaking Ucwalmicwts, your subconscious mind automatically discards the sounds you don't use. So we have to relearn the sounds. So, and anyway, so I'll start off with in the middle of the chart on the whispered sounds. So um, P uh, is a P, and when it's exploded, you just pop it out of your mouth and kind of stop. So it becomes P, P, and P. And TS is Ch, like CH in English, Ch. And when it's exploded, it becomes Ts. And a T is T, and T exploded is K. K is K. K exploded is K. KW is Qu. KW exploded is Qu. And Q is K. And Q exploded is K. And QW is Qu. And QW exploded is Qu. So, and then the 7 at the bottom is the stop, where you just stop. What you like in English, they use it also in when you say oh. What you hear in the middle is the stop. Okay, so whenever you see the 7, then you just stop abruptly, like in a word. And then the friction sounds are uh, where uh, where you kind of say them through a narrow passage. So like sh is S, and LH is sh, C is ch, CW, X is ch, XW is ch, and the H then is the same as in English, which is he. And then under the humming sounds, there the W is woo, M is W exploded then is woo, and M is and Y is ye, Y exploded is ye, Z is z, N is N, and L is L. So those are pretty well the same as in English. And Z exploded is Z, N exploded is N, L exploded is L. And then the R, we don't have the regular R sound like that's in English, which is R, but so they use the R for another sound, and it's kind of just about similar to the G sound. So it's except you hum it more, and R explode is and the G then is and and GW is whole, and GW exploded in is whole. And then the vowel sounds are called the singing sounds, where you don't hardly do any kind of you just kind of sing them. You don't uh, hum them or whisper them. So then the AW is ah, and the next ones are done probably like mid. Uh, so then it's eh, ah, and o, and the L, that's an L, L and u, or is that? Oh, the I is like ea in English, e, and u is u, o to u. Okay, so those are the sounds. So it's good to listen to them over and over and practice doing them. So then you can start to practice the words a lot easier, and then you can kind of know when, like in some of the grammar part of the language. Sometimes you have to, which you'll learn on lesson 2 and lesson 3. The endings of the words like changes a little bit when you depending on what sound the word ends in, and then you add an ending. Um, okay, so now we will go on to lesson 2, where we will practice some endings um, to words. These are fact endings. So I guess language more. It's important to know, or in the language, what is a fact and what is kind of like a happening thing. So in the fact phrases, I think most of the time you use them with in the past tense, when it's a past tense, but it only becomes a past tense when, depending on, and it'll say in a sentence when you are doing the action in the past or the present, or the past or the future. But and then I think we will also be learning, like in lesson 4, when to when it becomes like a happening thing, like it's happening at the moment. So right now, these are just fact phrases, and in Lulwood, like it says in lesson 2, is in many ways different from English. One of the main differences is that Lulwood makes use more often of endings than English does. We use endings in Lulwood to express, among other things, grammatical persons like I, you, we, um, etc. You can see this in the following list, like with Itlam. So okay, so now you can see on the following list of words the using Itlam to sing as an example with the endings. So Itlam can becomes I sing. Itlam shach, you sing. Itlam with no ending is he, she, or it sings. You can also say itlam ti if you like, or you could leave the ti out and just say itlam, and that means he, she, or it sings. Itlam shash, we sing. Itlam shalap, you folks sing. And itlam wheat, oops, they sing. I forgot the Y there. So anyway, yeah. So scan is I, skach is you. No ending, or you could use T is he, she, or it sings, and Skash is we, and Skalap is you folks, and wheat is they. So with action, uh, you could say, at Little Wet Place we did this. So Itlam is Itlam scan with action. Itlam skach, you can point to Itlam skach, you sing. Itlam he sings. Itlam scat, we sing. Itlam scatlap, you folks sing. And itlam wheat, they sing. So that could put a little action into it when you say it. So itlam scan, itlam scaw, itlam ti, itlam scat, itlam scatlap, itlam wheat. Okay, so and then we'll practice those endings with those words at the bottom, like shakum, shakum. So shakum scan, shakum skach, shakum ti, shakum skash, shakum scalap, and shakum wheat. That's with the endings with those. So maybe we can practice again. Shakum scan, shakum skach, shakum ti, or just shakum, and shachum kash, shachum scallop, and shachum wheat. And then the next word there is ilal, is to cry. So ilal kan, ilal shach, ilal, ilal kash, ilal scallop, ilal wheat. So palamuta, one more time. Ilal kan, ilal kach, ilal, ilal kash, ilal scallop, and ilal wheat. So, and the next word there is qaisil, qaisil. So qaisil kan, qaisil kach, qaisil ti, qaisil kash,
Calling Katie. Oh.
qaisil scallop, and qaisil wheat. Okay, palamuta, I got interrupted there. So anyway, qaisil, qaisil kan, qaisil skach, qaisil, qaisil skash, um, qaisil scallop, and qaisil wheat. And the next word there is oka, oka, to drink. Oka scan, oka tea, or oka skach, oka, oka skash, oka scallop, and oka wheat. Palamuta, oka scan, oka skach, oka skash, oka scallop, oka wheat. Okay, and then the next word there is ka, to eat. Ka scan, ka skach, ka eat, ka skash, ka scallop, and ka wheat. Okay, and then the next word there is to work, kozushim. So kozushim scan, kozushim skach, kozushim skash, kozushim scallop, kozushim wheat. Okay. And then I thought I'd add one of the little wet principles is nishmin, to take care of. So nishmin scan, nishmin skach, nishmin skash, nishmin scallop, nishmin wheat. Okay, so nishti. So what I'd like you to do is make lists like the example with Etlam, with all these words as your assignment. Kukstum kalap nishti.
Eh.
Yeah.
Good?
Okay. You might have a little more what do you what do you call it now?
Editing?
Editing on this one.
That's okay.